today. From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Well, I think defensively, you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
47-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peak behind... And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
10 yards to go.
On third down, Jackson. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. Needs a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson being chased out left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. They give him 14 yards that time and a first set of downs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
They're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football.
At their own 25-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
He's brought down at the
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
14. First down, Las Vegas.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 12 carries, 53 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space because the defense will key on them.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? From the gun, it's Carr. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard
The
line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. That'll bring up second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now running right through him. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. One man in the backfield, that's Ingram on second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives are impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Calais Campbell. Lamar Jackson sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Raiders nothing.
On third and long, it's Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Fielded at about the 28. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
10 yards.
He had his eyes on 200 yards last week, earned an AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And he was really, really good. Fun to watch back in tape review.
It was fun to watch, wasn't it? He's trying to have the same type of a game in this one. But what was fun watching was how he read the defense. No matter what they presented, he had an answer for it, and that's why he was open during that game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's good.
Well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson, he's going to keep it himself. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
And again, it's Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Carr to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
For Tyrell Williams.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also, and he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
18-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there, partner. I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath, but nowadays...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. In 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take out all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse.
Check back 40. Check back 40.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Carr now on first down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It leads to second
Now
and 10.
Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Carr. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Brought down back at the 27.
We have hit halftime. Still 2. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Nothing.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Calais Campbell picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now Jackson on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Makes the score Ravens 30, Raiders nothing.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Tight end right. Hey, we got four. Four down.
And now Waller going to have a chance to run this. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
A gain of 31
So now
yards.
then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
What's the deal, y'all?
So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in
those
addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Carr now on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
It's
and
a
2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
He uncorks it for Snead. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for the Ravens. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Flushed out right, and he's going to keep it here. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens add on. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit, because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
So out come the Raiders. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On first down, Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Carr. And his throw is incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's third down.
Incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Now Carr again. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense.
No!
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Carr completes it. It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
That's going to be a long day. Check, Mike. You're trash. You're trash.
Again, it's Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the Ravens,
just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Carr finds Williams. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
To number 83,
Darren Waller with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. So he's hit Pater twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the second half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to deal with in the film room, isn't he? He's going to want to know why he's not getting more prizes thrown to him.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A gain of 4.
Ingram again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
The line of scrimmage.
And he's got Snead. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Jackson to Snead that time. First down, Baltimore.
At the 32-yard line.
Now it's Ingram. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Baltimore, the perfect season remains